Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 18 Rebuilding Sunderland career mode. Now before we get into it, I just wanted to give you a heads up that this episode is actually pre-recorded, as will the next 2 or 3 episodes possibly, because I'm actually going away with work for a few days. I'm going away Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday, and I should be back Tuesday. I think that's the way it's going to work out anyway. So I didn't want to leave you guys with nothing for like 4 or 5 days, so I'm going to try and put a bit of graft in and get some episodes out to you whilst I'm away. So, like for the graft, but with them being pre-recorded, and I'm trying to rush a few episodes out to you guys. The episodes might be a little bit shortened, the highlights might be quite crushed in, so you might only see the goals, things like that. But it's literally just so I can give you guys something whilst I'm away, so I hope you do appreciate that. So let's get on with it. So in this episode we're going to take on Watford, followed by Crystal Palace. Watford are in the lower depths of the league at the moment. I think we'll just have a quick check. Yeah, Watford are currently 16th in the league, looking to get away as far as possible from that relegation zone. But Palace, who we play in the second game of this episode, are actually massively overachieving, kind of like us really. But they are currently in 4th place in the league, 2 points clear of Liverpool, and with a game in hand as well. So they're looking really, really good. I'm quite excited to see what kind of challenge they pose against us, whether they've signed some crazy players or something like that. But we've got Watford first. So this is the team I'm going with against Watford, guys, and as you can see, I have mixed the formation around a little bit. It's a formation that has been suggested by you guys in the past, and I didn't really want to change it because of how well we've been doing recently. But I thought it'd be a bit of a challenge. It could end up being really, really good. And the prospect of having Solanke up top with Wilson as well quite excites me. So this is the squad we are going with. Leno, Henry, Subotic, Twansby, Arnold, and Villa as a CDM, which again is something that you guys have suggested to put him in a CDM role. Musonda on the right, Sinclair on the left, Winks is the cam, and Solanke and Wilson up top. So let's hope the formation goes well, and let's see how Solanke and Wilson do together up top. Come on. And here we are, it's a sunny day at the Stage Malai. We're looking to continue our form and stay in top of the league, whereas Watford are trying to claw their way away from the relegation zone. It should be an interesting contest. Nicely done. It's been struck, and it's a good save by Lafont, who Watford have signed. He's a very good keeper with lots of potential. Here is Wilson now coming forward. Does he get any support? He does. Can Solanke get there? He does. And it is 1-0. It's brilliantly done between Wilson and Solanke. Wilson come back inside, plays it across goal, and Solanke slips it into the near post. Nicely. Brilliant build-up. Nice bit of teamwork. And there's Solanke to finish it off. This could be the beginning of something special. Come on. Jan Villa has been absolutely brilliant in this CDM role. I've set him to stay back as well, but it's working out brilliantly. That's a lovely ball in. He gets it back in towards Winks. Good save. Nicely done. Can he strike it first? He can, and it's 2-0, and it's Harry Winks. And relatively similar to the first goal where we've come in off the right, and that's what I've been doing quite a lot in this game. This formation seems to favour that type of style of football, coming in off the wings, and then the cam makes the run inside, or the striker. Winks lets it run across him, and he's put it in the bottom left-hand corner. Brilliantly done. Now, I am going to bring Solanke off and bring Calvert-Lewin on. I'm also going to bring Ndong on for Villa, and bring Harrison on for Musonda as well. Harrison! Oh, nearly gets himself a goal immediately. Oh, done so well here, Watford! And what a save that is from Leno. Absolute world-class save. Watford with the corner, whipped in. Headed, and it's headed off the line from Henry. Still got it, and they've smashed it wide. They're really starting to pile the pressure on us now. Watford. Here is Winks. Can he get it towards the back post? It's been brought in. Can he finish? Oh, and it's been smashed over the bar by Lewin. Oh no, they broke down the right hand side. Oh, thank God the deflection took it wide. Watford have really turned on the heat in this second half. They brought the keeper up as well, which I think is a little bit pointless, but there's no one up top to take advantage of the keeper not being there, or is there? Here is Calvert-Lewin. Still, Calvert-Lewin just beating for pace because we've been in this position before where we've missed it. Is he going to do it this time? And he's finished it off. It's 3-0. Watford brought up the keeper and we have punished them. I don't know why they would do that. They're 2-0 down with 2 minutes left in the league. I suppose they are pretty desperate around the bottom of the table. But we have managed to get away and score the goal. Lewin with the easiest of goals, really. 3-0. And there goes a full-time whistle, guys. I would say it was a pretty straightforward 3-0 win, but it wasn't. I just saw in the second half, Watford really started to put the pressure on, but we did manage to get the win. And as you can see by the stats, it was a lot more even than the highlights may sort of make it look. We did have a lot more possession than them. We played the ball around nicely, but Watford were really direct with their attacking moves, and they did get plenty of chances away, but only got 2 on target. But again, we managed to get the win, and it's another 3 points. Now, this is the team we are going with against Palace, who could prove to be an incredibly difficult team with their position in the league at the moment. And I did want to take this as an opportunity to use a lot of players that we wouldn't normally use. These are the kind of players that I would have used, well, at least a few of them I would have probably used in the League Cup and things like that. But we did get knocked out of the League Cup really early, and I haven't really been rotating as much as I would normally like to because of how well things are going. I didn't want to mess things up. But in this game, I am going to be using a lot of different players and trying a few things out with the formation that we used in the last game. So we've got Reuter in goal, Walker-Peters, Foyth, Upamecano and Iorfa across the back, Busquets as the CDM, Calvert-Lewin on the left wing, Harrison on the right wing, Gooch, who we've only seen a handful of times this season, as the cam, with Osoro and Maja'S up top as well. Hopefully that is enough. Come on. And here we are at Selhurst Park. It is raining today. I'm quite interested to see Crystal Palace's lineup, just to see what players they do have, because again, they are overachieving massively as we are, so they must have something special going on there. And off we go. And from the off we do have Maja'S in on goal, straight away, straight from kick-off. We've done that so many times this season, and Maja'S has shown us exactly why he shouldn't be sat in the reserves rotting. We knew he was a good player anyway, but with the likes of Wilson and Solanke doing so well, he hasn't managed to find his way into the team. But with performances like that, he's definitely, in goals like that, sorry, he's definitely given himself a shout. 1-0. Lewin coming down the left-hand side. Can he pull it in? He can! Can Osoro get there to Maja'S? And it's 2-0. And the two young lads up top are doing brilliantly so far in this game. Maja'S got himself another. Osoro made himself a menace in the box. Good save from the keeper, but it's fell directly into Maja'S' path. 2-0. Get it away, and it's been smashed over the bar. Back to Gooch. Oh, it was a lovely move. Maybe I should have brought it closer to goal. Well in, Gooch. Nicely done. Can he find his mate? Osoro, yes he can. Oh, he should have finished. It's a good stop. Gooch does really well here. He does need support. Gives it out wide to Iorfa. Back to Maja'S. Harrison. Finds him his man again. Dinks it over the top for Lewin. It's a bit of a hopeful one. Ooh, and it's a good chance for Palace. Their first real chance of the game at the back end of this half. Well in, Gooch on this right hand side. Whips it in. Can anyone get there? They can. It's a great save. And it's cleared away. Still in the box. No, they've got control of it now. Oh, it's a brilliant ball into Harrison. Lovely football. Surely Harrison. He has. He's done it. It's 3-0. Game, set and match. Lovely intricate passing around the outside of the area between Osoro and Harrison. Takes it into the box and puts it in the bottom corner. Easy as you like. 3-0. Now, I am going to bring Osoro off and bring Isaac on. Maja'S has got himself a couple of goals. It would be nice to see him get a hat-trick if he can, and give Isaac a run out at the same time. Palace do have themselves a corner. They've whipped it in. It's a decent ball headed. What's going on there? I think Reuter was bundled to the floor before the shot even came in. Here is Benteke. I've got it inside now for Riderweld, and he's slid it just past the post. Nice football from the lads. Lovely football Here's Gooch. He needs help. He gives it inside for Isaac, and it is 4-0. Finishes it off. Lovely passing move. Palace had their players all committed to going forward. We took advantage of it with a couple of neat passes. Gooch breaks down, gives it across to Isaac, who just places it past the keeper. 4-0. And there goes the final whistle, guys. 4-0. A brilliant result and a brilliant performance from what is pretty much our reserve side. Maja'S has been an absolute fire in that game. He was a menace from start to finish. Excellent player. There are the stats. They had a few efforts on goal, but didn't really trouble us too much. We're just putting away our chances at the minute, which is great. And there is something else I do want to talk to you about, guys. A few of you have said that the game is becoming too easy for me. I do have it on Legendary, which I've shown you a couple of times now. I know once you do get used to FIFA, especially in career mode, you get to understand the way the AI move and the way they defend, the way they attack, and it does become a little bit easier, but it also means that you're becoming a better player, which is something I can't really help, and it isn't as easy as it may look, but we are starting to win 3-0, 4-0 most games. But when we do play the really good teams, say City, Chelsea, Arsenal, we're never getting those results. It is 1-1, 2-1, and it is realistic in that sense. But I do understand that it can become a little bit boring when you're just watching me win 3-0 every single game. So what I've thought of doing, which is something I don't really want to do because I might end up making the opponent a little bit OP, but at the beginning of next season when we are in the Champions League, or it looks like we're going to be in the Champions League anyway, shall I adjust the sliders so it's a little bit more in the opponent's favour, if you know what I mean? Maybe their shooting accuracy to be a little bit higher, or their passing accuracy to be a little bit higher, something like that. Let me know what you think about that. Like I said, this episode has been pre-recorded and I am away for the weekend, so I might not be able to respond to you guys, but I will come back to this video to have a look at the comments to see what you think about this. Should I do that? Should I adjust sliders next season so it makes it a bit more difficult anyway? So let me know. So this is the table as things stand. We are still top of the league. Chelsea do have a game in hand over us. We are currently on 67 points, 11 points in front of Chelsea with 56. If we look at the bottom three, we still have Newcastle sat comfortably in that relegation zone, as well as Bournemouth and Middlesbrough as well. So this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. If you have enjoyed, please smash that like button, subscribe to become a fully fledged member of the Sani Army, and of course keep up to date with future videos, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you're always up to date. Also, my Instagram account is in the description below, so go follow again to keep up to date with videos. I will let you know when a video is coming out hours before it is released. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.